teaches you how to stop struggling. You're going to make ongoing sales with no experience, no website, or upfront costs needed, and you can turn simple content into multiple income streams fast. You simply rinse and repeat with this method. So I'll quickly look at the sales page here and highlight a few things about this. Basically, this is a method that doesn't require any massive writing. You can do this without spending a bunch of time or money on specialized knowledge. You can create kind of short content that teaches people how to do one specific thing and get paid for it. You can use this method to drive massive targeted amounts of traffic to other pieces of content of your own, and it positions you as an authority. So what's really cool about this is basically what you're doing is you're creating simple visual and written tutorials using the tools and instructions that Amy gives you in the Instructo course. And in case you didn't know, Forbes magazine says that online learning is expected to grow to $325 billion by 2025. And so this is really getting hot. Look at like Pinterest has a lot of tutorials. Instructables is a tutorial site. It gets 35 million visitors a month. Teachable has processed over $90 million in course fees already. YouTube is the second largest search engine right now, and people go on YouTube looking for tutorials for a lot of stuff. And there's some testimonials here. Amy talks about a couple different ways that you can make money with this content. One of them is putting them up on Amazon. Another one is doing Etsy. Another one's tutorial sites, and she shares a couple other ones inside the course. She goes over some traffic overviews of some of the big tutorial-based websites. And then inside the course, you're going to get a step-by-step guide on the Instructo method. It's 90 pages of content. I mean, there really is not any fluff in here. It gives a ton of different resources that you're going to find useful for if you're creating tutorials. There's a lot of things where I know in the past I've searched for a lot of different answers to solutions, and I've spent countless hours finding things. There are things in here that, after a lot of trial and error and buying different programs, they're mentioned in Amy's course, and it would have saved me a lot of time and a lot of money if I would have had Amy's course. There's also a lot of tools in here that I wasn't familiar with that I'm going to start using. So I definitely gained a lot of value out of this course, and I think you will too. You've got over-the-shoulder videos. I'll show you those in a bit. And you've got keywords that give you some example how-to keywords. I'm not going to show you that because it'll kind of give that away. There's a cheat sheet too, and I can show you that. And some infographic templates that you could use to speed up your product creation process if you want. There's some other cool things in here. One of the things that I really liked was there's a site in here that gives you 600 minutes of free audio transcription for your different information products that you create. You could get 600 minutes. That's 10 hours of content transcribed for free using this tool, and I think that's per month. I want to say it was per month. So that's 10 hours of content a month that you could get transcribed. That's really cool. That really stood out to me. So what I'm going to do is I am going to show you the product in just a bit. There's some other bonuses. I don't have these up on my screen, but you can promote your content with images, which is a PDF course, and a visual content creation made easy PDF course. And I don't have those handy, but those are a couple bonuses that you're going to get when you get Instructo. So you might be wondering, what kind of tutorials do you create? She talks about 5 different ways to get paid directly in a very special way of driving traffic to tutorials. And so these are visual and written tutorials, not necessarily videos, although you can do videos with this training as well. What I recommend doing is, how I do these types of tutorials is I record my screen, and I also use a tool that she's mentioning in this course that automatically takes screenshots for me and automatically writes the text for me for the screenshots based off of what I'm doing on the screen. So it's pretty slick. And then I use one of the transcription services for my video, and I get it transcribed. So there's a lot of things that you can do that really speeds things up. And the Instructor course shares with you how to really speed things up and be focusing on those $1,000 an hour tasks versus those $5 or $10 an hour tasks that you can use software or other people to solve for you. So who's this for? It's for anyone that really wants to do any like printable stuff or low content material, anyone who likes to do courses, kind of any type of content you can make with this. This is great for people who are publishers, authors, bloggers, online marketers, service providers. A lot of people can benefit from this tool. Now, you might be wondering how the training is delivered. It's inside a members area, and you get the printable PDFs, and you get the MP4 videos that you can play. And you don't even need to have a specific niche for this. You could go into all sorts of different markets with this training. And you're also covered by a full 7-day 100% money back guarantee when you pick up Instructo. So before I dive into the product and share with you what's inside the product, I'm going to talk about the funnel so you know if there's anything that you also might want to get. So Instructo is launching here real soon, today actually, and it's going to start at $17. And so this course is the PDF guide, the video training, the templates, and it reveals how to create and profit from short visual and written how-to content. And that starts at $17. And on the 22nd, so in a few days here, it's going to raise up to $27. So you're going to save $10 by picking this up right now. There's a couple upsells. You don't need any of these upsells to make this work, but they're going to speed things up for you. Upsell number 1 is done for you Instructo content. This is 20 professionally designed tutorial templates in easy to edit PowerPoint format. There's niche research and more. That's $27. The upsell number 2 is Publishing Path Profits. It's a 5-module video training where Amy reveals how to quickly and easily turn content into multiple income streams. That's $97. And upsell number 3 is a how-to video training bundle. And this shares with you how to do a lot of the technical aspects of internet marketing, like getting domains and hosting and buy buttons and autoresponders and all that. And that's $37. You don't need any of those upsells. They'll just make things go faster for you. But let me share with you what's inside the course real quick. Here is the main 95-page book for Instructo, and Amy goes over an introduction, what you're going to learn in this training. She talks about why you want to do tutorials, what goes into a good tutorial, how to find topics for tutorials that people want to get information on, how to do your keyword targeting. You're going to learn how to create your tutorials, how to do the research, some organization tools, some more resources that are really going to help you out, outlining and organizing, putting together your tutorial, how to create these the tools that you use to create the content, some free tools and paid tools to try. There's tons of resources in here. Screen capture and transcription tools, finding images for your tutorials, tutorial creation videos, publishing your tutorials. There's direct income streams, so you can sell your tutorials as a book. You do Kindle how-to books. You can get started with stuff. You can put them on publishing sites, Etsy and Instructables, technical tutorials, Steemit and Medium, all sorts of different resources. She talks about getting massive traffic from your tutorials. And I will tell you, when I've put out tutorials, I've gotten a lot more traffic just from putting out tutorials. So you can get the traffic with your Instructographics, your blogging with your tutorials. You can also get some general traffic tips and easy traffic to your tutorials with Pinterest and social media and how Amy goes about doing that. And then she goes into a conclusion about the whole course. She also has a cheat sheet. I felt that this cheat sheet kind of regurgitated a lot that was in the 95-page document, but it was just faster to go through and find a lot of the resources and click all those links. So I do feel that saves time, but you might as well go through the whole 95-page course. Then she's got some PowerPoint infographics that you can just replace the image and replace the text and move things around. I'll show you those. So she's got a couple of those. And then she's got some video training, and I thought these videos were really good. It's probably about 45 minutes worth of videos if I were to add it all up. And it's a combination of slides and over-the-shoulder training where she actually shares with you how to do things. So she goes over topics and keywords, then she goes over researching and content, organization and outlining, how to create your tutorials and images for tutorials. So you're really getting a jumpstart course into tutorial creation and how to make money with these tutorials, plus all the tools and resources you can get. A lot of them are free or really, really reasonable to pick up and make your tutorials really stand out from the crowd. So I highly recommend picking up Instructo. Click the link underneath this video and you can pick up Instructo today at the lowest possible price.